No matter what you're saying, the key difference between amateur, semi-pro, pro, or elite players doesn't necessarily lie behind better technique, tactical knowledge, or physical characteristics, but more so a combination of those that can be summed up into your speed of play. Now, in modern football, the speed at which you perceive, process, and take action plays a critical role in your performance, as well as how far you're gonna get in this game. So in today's video, we will go over 4 tips that can help you perceive, process, and take action faster so you can beat the opposition with your mind, not just your muscles, your exceptional technique, or your tactical IQ. So the first point I want to touch upon has to do with your perception skills, aka your ability to receive relevant information to the game from your surroundings. If your brain has limited information about a game problem, it probably won't solve it. So in order to have that info available, your body uses its 5 sensory organs to capture information and use it to find the best solution possible for action. For the purpose of the video, we are going to focus on the 2 main ones, the visual and the auditory system. On one hand, you have the visual sensory system that consists of your eyes and brain. As a player, you need the visual skills to guide your actions with success. Your eyes' health is really important and something you should look after frequently. Apart from the basic visual skill of scanning to acquire tactical information that every technical trainer preaches, there are also some other more complex visual skills that many players and coaches neglect to develop, like hand or leg-eye coordination, object tracking, focus, depth perception, timing, as well as your peripheral vision. These are all visual skills you can and should develop at training by using various visual cues, either through equipment, gestures, or tech pieces meant for cognitive training and developing your visual skills. Exercise selection ranges from basic to more complex drills and depends on the need of each individual. So don't just scan to acquire tactical information, but approach your visual skill development more holistically because the benefits can really be huge. On top of that, become a better communicator and get 10x the information you receive. Be precise, fast, and direct with your words and absorb every ounce of information you can through your ears. Come up with some trigger words you can use in game, cultivate your communication with your teammates at training, and be vocal when it's game time. A team that can communicate effectively simply has more access to information because the 11 plus minds that work around the clock to deliver information to each other are better than an individual being trapped in his or her own thoughts. Another way you can start playing faster is by actually getting more comfortable laying off the ball with 1 or 2 touches. In modern football, 1-touch passing is incremental to an individual's success, with the reason for that being that high pressing actions have been way more common in comparison to the past. If you're constantly performing unnecessary touches on the ball because you don't feel comfortable performing 1-touch layoffs, then you drastically increase the chances of losing the ball while getting pressured by 1, 2, or even 3 opponents. The theory is simple. Get used to 1-touch football by setting 1 or 2 touch limitations for yourself. Increase your confidence on the ball, lay it off faster when the ball is on fire. Simple. By limiting yourself to a maximum of 1 or 2 touches, you're basically forcing yourself to scan before receiving the ball, perceive more information, process that info faster, and most importantly, take an action faster. Now, the next thing that many players and coaches neglect to mention when talking about speed of play development is problem solving in advance. What I basically mean by that is that you should sit down every once in a while, analyze and break down your position, and recognize the most common game patterns, situations, and problems you have to deal with in your position. After you've done that, start the problem solving process and find a variety of solutions for each game problem. By creating solutions in advance and studying them frequently, you will start ingraining those solutions in your mind and start doing them subconsciously in game. It's kind of like preparing for an exam and studying the solutions for a multiple choice. I know football is chaotic and unpredictable, but if you break down your game, you will quickly realize that your game consists of patterns. Recognize those and then solve them. Do it in advance and you will start taking action faster. Promised. Now, one place you can start practicing those solutions without having to fear failure that much is inside SSGs or small-sided games. These games are similar to 11v11 games and put you inside the game problems you have to face in regular matches, but they are performed in smaller spaces. These drills are set up in this way to increase the pressure of time and space, add the physical pressure of opponents, and of course, increase the frequency of problem solving. This makes SSGs a superb tool for speed of play development, and that is why you're constantly seeing teams and coaches using them, amateur to elite ones. The variations are literally endless and include 2-sided games or possession drills in smaller spaces, roundo variations, and even many games with numerical differences to learn how to defend or attack against overloads or limited opponents. The only disadvantage is that most of them require a great number of players, but there are also some SSGs like 1v1s or 1v2s that don't require a team setup. Okay guys, now that you've watched this video, I'm sure you're also gonna enjoy these two videos next. And if you're looking for someone to help you level up your performance, then apply for an online coaching spot by either clicking the link below or DMing us coaching. Until the next time guys, have a good one.